Make the ground shake.
More Assetto Corsa. So, I figured out what my main problem was in the past, which was basically, uh, all my modded cars that I downloaded, well, since the new latest version of the game release, the sound engine was completely changed, so now all the sound on all my modded cars don't work. So, I was going to drive a Subaru BRZ, which is a car that you can rent to drive at the Nuremberg ring, or the Nordschleife. Instead, I know the Lotus has way better handling and it has 17 more horsepower, but it's as close to a non-modded car as I could find, horsepower-wise, even though I know it's going to handle so much better. Um, but yeah, so this is about as close as I can get to what it would be like if I was to go there and rent a car. So yeah, I'll just kind of do the same thing as last time as what I did before, which is just drive. And I do have an H shifter on this one, so I'll be using that instead of the paddles. It seems like everything's working quite well. And this time I have the gears shown because one, it doesn't actually tell you on the dash, so I kind of have to just do it as as I go. What I'll try to do actually would be pretty awesome is to go online and see if there's some kind of server running 24/7 the track, because that would be pretty awesome to see. And this is more, I think, a bit more realistic on the kind of car that I would get, even though the Lotus is a very good car. And it's not going to be as fast as that Mercedes, that's for sure. But it's a little bit more realistic. Because, to be honest, who's going to take an SLS Mercedes GT3 to the Nuremberg or the Nordschleife on public race day? I don't think there's many guys that are willing to do that. So. I don't think I'm going to get airtime off of that. No! Not used to this car. Not used to this car at all. I could take that flat out, almost flat out, in the Mercedes. Not so much on this thing, though. Try to be more cautious. Still though, for what this car is, it's pretty damn good. Oop. Missed 6. Woo! No more, race news really to talk about like I did last time. But I take that corner way too slow. Really? Come on. Ah. I don't know how well this car can take these corners. Doesn't have the downforce. That's for sure. My wheel has gone off a line since I've started the race. Basically what happens is it may be straight right now, but I'm slightly about 4 or 5 degrees left on my wheel to be centered in the game. And I believe that's to do with some stupid Chinese cheap bearing that this wheel has, the G27. And it would cost about 15 bucks to replace, but I have to take my whole wheel apart to do that, which is really stupid. And it only happens sometimes. So sometimes I can go races and I'll be fine, and then sometimes I'll just drive along and all of a sudden my alignment's off, and it's really annoying. Because right now it's just really annoying. Kind of the reason why I've stopped playing these racing games is because nothing seemed to be working. I have this problem where I have to, as soon as I plug in my wheel, I have to go into the USB properties for the wheel and switch it to 900 degrees. Even though it's already set at 900 degrees, I have to do it every single time. Or else I'll only have 250 degrees of rotation, which will mess the whole game up, because this basically, if I turn halfway, it makes the whole wheel go all the way 900 degrees in the game, which is not fun at all. So, yep. Those are just a few of the reasons why I have not been playing this game. Another problem that I had, I don't know if it's fixed yet because I'm too scared to go fix it, but every time I would go into the control settings, the game would lag like crazy. Oh, hold on, this is a good corner. Oh no! Are you serious? Ah, man. Oh well. This just doesn't have the downforce I was hoping it would. I mean, it's good, but it's just a little bit more. It needs just a bit more. Anyways, so I would go into the control settings to, maybe add look left, look right, which don't work right now because I don't have them set. But I would do that, and as soon as I clicked the control, it would freeze. And it would completely freeze, and I would have to let the game go, like, do you want to auto shut it down or whatever it is. And I would just say no, let it wait till it responds. And I would wait for it to respond. It would take about, like, probably 3 minutes, and then it would respond, and then I could put my input in. And then every time I would change the next one, I had to do the same thing. So basically I just gave up waiting for it. Whoops. And I just put in the ones that are necessary, like, gas, brake, clutch, and wheel, and Basically, it's just this camera change and I thought and look back are the only inputs I have besides the necessary driving inputs. So, yeah. So those are just the few bugs that I've run into, which is the reason why I really haven't been playing this game at all. It's just too many bugs, and this alignment problem with my wheel just is not fun. It's so bad. Oh man, I think I might do one more lap. Why not, right? Even though I have a massive alignment wheel problem. This is so slow. I mean, I know it's not slow, but it still feels really slow. Risky. Going through the grass. Whoa, massive. My bad. Wrong downshift. Not sure what my plan was there. I tried to shift for some reason, and I don't know why. Too used to the paddles, man. Oh, I forgot about this one. Can't do it that fast. Oh, I nailed it. Beautiful. That probably would have been really freaky if I did that in real life, though. Now this one is still what scares me a bit, because you can really lose it if you're not careful. Like, really lose it. What the? Ah! Damn wheel whipped on me. Stupid thing. Sometimes the force feedback when you lose control is too much. So what happens is it literally rips the wheel out of your hands, and I lost control because of it. And a lot of the times I accidentally press that button that's located right at the bottom of my wrist. And I do it actually a lot now that I think about it. And it's annoying. Whenever I take my hand off the wheel. Because I do have... Whoops. I do have an F1 wheel on this. The Sim Raceway wheel I mounted. Wow, it's actually worse now. The alignment. It's almost 40 degrees left. Going straight. So I have to turn the wheel 40 degrees left to be straight in the game. Oh, yeah. And I'm not even concentrating on driving right now. I'm too busy trying to see. Oh, it's so bad. Also trying to think of subjects to talk about while driving is not the best. This is just... I think by the time I finish the lap, I'm gonna be like 90 degrees with the wheel. to be straight. Like, holy crap. I'm having to really turn hard left to actually turn left. And then basically go straight. Like, okay, right now it's straight, right? I'll show you what degree I have to be in to be straight on my wheel. That it was for about a second. I had my wheel straight. Before, at the end, I'll show you. I'll stop and I'll show you how many degrees basically I have to be. Oh shoot! I could just do it right now, I guess. So this is straight for you. That's straight for me. Now my wheel's straight. It's just wheel straight. Oh my god! Why do I play these games? And nothing works for me. Nothing works for me. Anyways, finish this lap. Even though we're about halfway through right now. And I'm really just driving awful. Come on, there's no power in this car. It's 217. It's better than 200. Come on! Come on! Although, when you think about how much horsepower or how much downforce this has, it really doesn't need more horsepower. It just feels so slow. Okay, I'll try to drive the rest like nice and smooth. But if I do that, I can't really talk. That's the problem. Like, I'll drive well if I can't talk, if I don't talk. But then it'll be boring for you guys. So I don't know. How about what I'll do is I'll talk during the straights, but during the corners I'll shut the freak up. 'Cause that way it'll be better. Except for that, I forgot to use the clutch. Just change gears. I learned my lesson with this corner last time. There we go. See how much better I am when I don't talk? It's much better. I don't have to focus on talking. Here's a good corner. Oh, I still get some airtime even with this car. Although I don't know about the handling through these corners with this thing. Pretty decent, actually. And I'll end this one by going into the pits, just like as if it was real. Although I would be a lot slower right now, but I'll slow down when we get to the pits because this would be really slow and boring if I just waited. Okay. Brake! Okay. Whoops. So, let me show you the wheel. So, this is centered for me. So basically, on my screen, that's centered for you, but I would have to hold the wheel about that degree to be centered. So, now I'm centered. Yeah. The whole almost half of what I drove was like that. So, not very fun. And I'm not even with the line there. Okay, let's try. No, you can't do it. Really? And there's no... I don't even have e-brakes assigned, so I can't. Nope. Not gonna happen. And no e-brake, so... Oh well. I'll end it there.